Make sure you're not muted. And Fendi's trying to call in. Okay. So Milagro and Rah, and that's at Rah_Ali. I'm sorry, at Rah_Ali, RAH_ALI. At Milagro Grams. So what are you guys? Let's start with you, Milagro. How do you feel so far about the show based on what you've heard so far? And what are your thoughts on everything?
I'm shocked. Did you hear that?
Huh?
Okay. Thank you. It was a really bad echo. But first of all, I felt like there were certain things that may have taken place, but I didn't want to try to speculate as to what, because I know how the industry goes, and there are so many things that could have happened. So I felt like per watching things and per like seeing you in certain situations and just seeing how shit played out, that obviously something had went on, in a couple of different instances. So to hear, what I'm saying, your side of different things, it just validates for me that these hoes ain't shit like I thought they wasn't shit. I've been thinking that these hoes was full of shit. I've been thinking, what I'm saying, that they weren't paying the proper dues and giving you the respect that you're owed. And I feel like all of this shit is manifested. They can sit up on social media all they want to, denying, what you're saying. But I feel like when Nicki says she got something, that she got the receipts. Ain't nobody speaking out of turn. It can get taken now. Here we are right now. Y'all are in this position because y'all don't want to be accountable for shit. It would be so easy to just give the props, be genuine, put out the music, and go on about your business. But I think too many people are focused on trying to be bigger than you and trying to make sure that they do this, in such a way that it's true. And it's not.
Speak on it.
They're too focused on you. Who are they? And I think you said something really powerful when you said that these people become faceless. They do. I watch them in interviews and they don't even know how to speak like themselves. They're many things they're talking to. There's no substance. Ask them about that album or why they named this or what era, this is and what it's about. They don't have good answers. They don't know how to, speak about because they ain't talking about shit. The pink print. So I'm just, like I said, the tea is hot and my throat is soothed. That's how I feel.
Yo, you just said the realest shit, and I say this behind this. Like you said, out being bigger than Nicki Minaj, outdoing Nicki Minaj. Why can't you just do you? Yo, and see, imagine being so insecure that you got a bunch of bloggers doing your dirty work every day, all day, for years. You got them saying the most nastiest things about me. It's never enough. Witchcraft, bloggers, private investigators, it's never enough for your insecure, weak, demonic soul. But it's the truth. Y'all are, it's always about me. Y'all make everything about trying to do better than Nicki. Not realizing you're just keeping my name alive more. Just come on, do you. Bia is a prime fucking example of what that looks like. A prime example of what genuine authenticity looks and feels like. Come the fuck on. When you tweeting some sub shit. When you subbing when you tweet, bitch. Fuck y'all think y'all playing with.
They want you to be the bad guy. They want you. Yeah. They want you to sit up and they want you gonna get the attention. So they act like they don't see and hear all of the shit that's happening. And then when you respond and you want to play too, bitch, everybody in an uproar. What's wrong?
No, uproar playing fucking dumb.
One or the other.
So hold on, let me Rah, you can undo your mic. I still don't see you, Fendi. You gotta learn how to call in, child. Call in, Fendi. So Rah, what have you made out of this show so far?
Hey, I think, you know, this is all stuff that I have known and seen and watched unfold. So I think the most important part for me is I'm happy that everyone else is able to see a lot of the behind the scenes things that happen, because the frustration comes. You know, all the attempts to kind of like tear you down isn't working. So I'm just happy to see it all unfold and everyone to see that everyone isn't as innocent as they portray themselves to be. I've been through all this stuff, you know, so it is what it is.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the reason why I didn't, you know, I don't speak on things is because I don't care. You know, some people, the only way they can feel loved is when people are babying them and coddling them, you know? They know how to throw the one thing in that's going to make people feel like, oh, you know. The bitch is sitting there listening to my whole motherfucking show. The same way 2 minutes after the Super Freaky Girl remix, not even this remix, but the Super Freaky Girl, the first Roman remix dropped, she you know, taking shots 2 minutes later. Like, how y'all be paying me this much attention?
But no ad.
But it's not even about that. It's about, yes, do that. I'd rather you show and prove all the shots you took, but because your shots don't land. But because your shots don't land, you could always act like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Because yours don't land. That's the issue. So, and by the way, let me say something. If I really started to unpack the lies, I mean, these bitches really got up on here and started and was listening to my show. I mean, y'all, what in the fuck?
I see a lot of arguing with your fans.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But let me do it.
Yeah. Which kind of seems like it's things that people want to say directly to you, but they can't.
Right.
It's
don't
like
get the balls.
Yeah, you know, so.
You know, when you can do all the snakery to the people closest to you, you know, it just says everything, you know, and the thing is, one of my fans posted all the shots, you know, the sublims.
What is happening here?
And Rah, I see all of that nonsense. You gotta text me that. Oh, here comes Fendi. Hold on. But let me tell you something about me, guys. If you ever, and anybody that knows me knows that I stand on this. If you ever think I'm lying about something, right? Offer to do a lie detector test. Because, or you didn't remember it. You know? But what's done in the dark will come to light. My hand to God, if anything ever gets said out of my mouth that a person thinks, you know, I'm not being truthful, let's do 3 different lie detector tests privately and then have the results posted publicly. Is that fair, Fendi?
Yep.
I mean, you know, right?
What's good, my boy?
What you doing?
I'm tuned in, man. I'm listening. I'm checking you out. You said some facts. A lot of facts on this motherfucking, on this app. It's the Facts app.
Fendi, how did you see me act to my idols? And what did I always used to say? Did I not always used to say, no, don't ask them. I'm talking about men and women. No, don't ask them to give me a verse. I haven't proven myself yet. It's okay.
Absolutely.
Don't do that.
Absolutely. From day one. You didn't even want no features.
Assholes. Now these thinking assholes, Fendi, think because they come up on Instagram for 5 hot minutes, change their name 25 motherfucking times. They deserve a motherfucking verse with the motherfucking queen of this shit. Bitch.
Bitches is crazy. You know that already, though.
Bitches is weak. And they don't understand that the decisions that they make today will haunt them for the rest of their lives.
That's a motherfucking fact.
Do the math. Do the math. In 2022, who do you think doesn't regret the clown shit they did to Nicki Minaj? I always just sit back and wait and watch. Always. Because, and I say this even behind the scenes, I always say, I never feel the need like I gotta explain. And I know people used to be like, oh, well, she ain't speak on this, she ain't speak on that. Yeah. When you so in tuned and when your faith is so different, you know that you will be vindicated no matter what. So it's better to just go and be happy, because the things I have naturally is what makes these women miserable. You know, they want this loyal fan base that I have, this fan base that has been, you know, in newspapers and magazines getting talked about. They want that. They thought that if they did it in the fake way, pretending to name they fans, like, come on. You know, when I named myself the Barbs, not one black person had ever named their fans in the social media era. I don't want to talk about, you know, things that may have happened before I came out. But you understand, so many of the gems that I've given, these bitches really think I'm some fucking dummy that they could just use, butter up for a few weeks, and then demand that I give them a motherfucking feature. And then it's another one. Sent song after song. I said, oh, no, I'm not feeling that. You know, I'm not in that mode. Then she started doing a little slick shit. And it's always pretending not to know the slick shit that they do afterwards, you see. But, oh yes, that lawsuit, that defamation lawsuit, it's so many. I'm talking about went on the radio stations and lied on me. Yo, man, oh man, y'all, I hope y'all got millions of dollars to fight this shit. Cause my lawyer don't motherfucking lose. I know y'all recycle my lines, but Jewish my lawyer, yeah. Jewish my lawyer, he kosher the deal. Like dill pickle, but he kosher my deals. Woo! How you don't like me? They want to do everything like me. They remodel that too. The fuck out of me.
You in your bag tonight, baby. What bag is this?
It's a truth bag, truth serum bag. But Fendi, what is making people nowadays? And I'm not only talking about women, like I said on my last show. What is making people feel so cocky? Forget entitled, but what's making them feel like they on the levels of legends and icons?
Social media.
Bingo.
Social media gas the fuck out of an artist. Make them feel like they on another person's level because they might got a couple of likes and a couple retweets and a couple motherfucking shares. But this shit is real hard work and dedication. Mm-hmm. This shit built on hard work and dedication since they built on social media. So the new social media is short-term microwave era got all these male and female artists gassed the fuck up. This shit come with dedication. They're loyal fans. Before
yeah.
Your shit built from the ground up. A lot of people shit ain't built.
No. A lot of people was built by, you know, certain white men who got mad that they had to keep paying Nicki Minaj for features.
No, a lot of people should have built on bots. It's Nicki Minaj versus the bots.
Speak on it.
I'm just stating facts, baby. So Fendi. Yep.
Hold on, where's Rah? Rah, did you come up? Unmute yourself, if you can. Rah, sure.
Yeah, I'm here.
Rah.
I'm mute,
Yeah.
so he doesn't echo when he's talking.
So Rah. What do you think is gonna be the end result of all of this? You see, everything in life has an ending, right? I'm gonna ask all of y'all, how's this gonna end?
I think that like you said, every artist, the thing is, unless you're a legendary, everybody has a window, which I think in music, correct me if I'm wrong, I ain't an A&R, but it's about a 3 to 5 year window. You'll phase out. If you don't have talent and you're not dedicated to the music and putting out actual hits and focusing on the way the trends in music change, you'll fizzle out. You know what I mean? We've seen it happen a number of times where, you know, artists, they think, you know, that they're legendary and they're gone in a couple years, you know? So I think they'll phase out and they'll just be back to their original start, kind of being on social media, making videos. That's what I think will happen. I don't think my kids will be hearing about them. You know what I mean? Like, in fact, I know they won't.
Bitches is popping up, but when they was being tagged by legends who they said they love so much, jail. Not a like, not a retweet, not a repost, jail. I remember something happened and they were enjoying all of the sympathy they were receiving. And I remember specifically, and it's been a that today. Guess who pops up on live? You talk.
Millie, didn't you say that? I think
What
she said
You said that,
Millie said that too. Look at here, look at here.
Oh, yeah.
You say she finna drop some shit. Bitches is popping like pimples on their faces. Like, come on. Speak on it. Speak on it.
You know what? I feel like I'm very spiritual, and I believe that you get back what you put out based on your intentions. So I think a lot of these bitches are doomed. I look at the album sales. I look at the charts. I'm looking at public interest. I'm looking at just the trajectory of things. And I agree with Rah. I don't see it for them. They don't have the ill. They don't have the talent. They don't have the pen. That's what it's looking like to me. So I think they need to go sit their ass down. That's what they need to go do.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me ask this question to Fendi. Let me swing it to Fendi. Fendi, what you think would happen if Foxy Brown or Lauryn Hill or Jay-Z or Lil Wayne would have got on Nicki Minaj record? Would I have acknowledged it, or I only acknowledge it when it you know fits in with my motherfucking narrative to try to laugh at someone else? You think I would have acknowledged it, Fendi? Yes or no?
every motherfucking day you would acknowledge it.
Oh! Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh. But them a pop out and no blood clot where no, and the queen of blood clot pan her pussy will run. Me know me with a blood clot smoke on the out. Understand? They don't even know that I am having fun. Like, this is the other day. People be thinking that I'm serious, like I'm mad. I don't be mad, bitch. I be happy. Mad for what? Mad for what? Fucking goof. Goofy ass doof.
Nah, do that.
So let me look at my fans. I had said that. So I had a screenshot. But I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna probably do another Queen Radio tomorrow or the following day in my studio, right? In the Queen Radio studio, right? Because I still, you know, it's about to be time for me to go. I still haven't even scratched the surface. But what I will say is this. And this is the truth. I don't have hate in my heart for any of them.
Mm-hmm.
But in life, you have to be taught certain lessons so that you don't keep on making them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And what's been happening now is that they've been given free range to keep on feeling that they could put my name in their mouth. And that's why I can fuck with JT, because the apologies, plural, from both her and Young Miami were very loud and public and vocal, just like the disrespect was, right? But on top of that, she kept it so fucking real, you know, and she said it in front of other people. And she was like, I have to admit, I did not realize how hard this shit was. So when I was downing you, I didn't even realize how much of, you know, that bitch you are to still be where you are right now after all these years. Come what may, every obstacle in my way still got my motherfucking crown on. I didn't understand, Nicki, what it took. The discipline, the hard work. And when people can really, you know, get down into the nitty gritty and say things like that, you can respect it, because everybody makes mistakes.
Right.
Yeah.
I've made plenty. You understand? But one thing I've always had, and I know that's why I will continue being blessed and have continued being blessed, is a very important word. And these dumbass, stink, pissy tail hoes will never understand this one word. The word starts with a G. It's called gratitude.
Mm.
Gratitude. When you have true gratitude in your heart, you treat people how you want to be treated. You remember things that people did for you later on down the line. And when people are saying, oh, why are you fucking with them? They did this, they did that to you. You say, well, I'm not perfect, so I have to weigh the good and the bad of what a person has done.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth is, I'm not mad at any of these people. I've actually been having fun. Like, when I'm tweeting, I'm laughing, you know, like, but
I'm just joking. I am.
But to be taking shots at these girls and couldn't just shut the fuck up and let them have their moment. Like, what was the motherfucking purpose of you waking up bright and early to be a fucking clown ass hater to these girls when you see them so happy? Do you know how disgusting your heart has to be? You couldn't resist, and that's the problem with social media. You see? Twitter fingers has killed many a career. You understand? Because you couldn't resist the temptation. You could have shoved your fucking finger up your fucking ass this morning, but you got up out of bed and started tweeting hate about other black women who were just happy. They're not allowed to be happy? Do you know how manipulative that is and disgusting that is when you see somebody happy about something that they've achieved to call them dick eating and then be writing all these weird fucking oh, people are smiling in your face and then this one so fucking mad ain't never been on Billboard, bitch just walking around mad. Bitch, you was a clown, hoe. I ain't push you out my pussy, bitch. The fuck wrong with you hoes? But Beyonce told bitches to bow down, right?
I remember that song.
Oh, okay. Bow down, bitches. And I would never say that because the girls that I, fuck with, I actually really fuck with them and like them. So I don't look at them as oh, bow down. No. But the point of the matter is, everyone has had human moments in this industry. You understand? And so imagine you dingy bitches telling Beyonce, oh, Beyonce, why you ain't worked with this singer yet? And she been showing you love for 5 years. Oh, Jay-Z, that's not fair. You ain't worked with this rapper. He been showing you love for 5 years. A Lil Wayne. Disgusting. I just want to say thank you to Akbar, Malibu, JT, Bia, Katie got bands. I just want to say y'all thank you. I'm gonna send y'all a little something because I appreciate y'all. Because do you know what this all started over, y'all? I don't think y'all even. So when my song went number one,
debuted at number one.
Right, debuted one. Some of the female rappers they hit me and congratulated me, but we was in the house, celebrating and stuff like that. So I wasn't able to really hit them back and give them my heartfelt response with gratitude. So I had put up that day, to female rappers that congratulate me, thank you. Check your DMs later, and I hit all of them saying, hey, send me a verse for this. You know what I'm saying? And they did. But you see. Y'all don't even be knowing when God got a test for you right in front of your eyes because you're so full with hatred. So these girls congratulated me. That's all they did. And because of that, I wanted to do something to make them happy. So I put them on a remix of my song.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was dope.
I sent all of them the message that night. And because you really see people, most of the time people be really mad at themselves. No one wants to work with you, bitch. Who would want to manage you? And then the other people that's actually signed to a label getting every fucking thing done for them. You never had to motherfucking really be in the field rapping and going and really knowing what the fuck that feels like to have constant doors closed in your motherfucking face. Bitches was rapping on their fucking bed. So I'm a grown-ass motherfucking woman. And I wanted to do something nice for some girls that went out of their way that day to just simply say, congratulations, Nicki. But truthfully, you mad at yourself, dumb bitch, because you thinking to yourself, damn, if I would have went under there and I would have just been fake like I usually am and say, congratulations, Nicki, I would have been on the song too. It's no way in hell. You couldn't pay me to look this pressed to be on another bitch song. My nigga, like, what the fuck is happening? Yo, Fendi, can you imagine publicly being and showing your press to be on another bitch song? Yo, like, man, yo. The last time I worked with some people, it was, oh, they can't rap, they can't this, they can't that. Now these girls went the fuck brazy on the remix. What's the issue now? Just come out and say what the fuck who the fuck you think you talking to, you dumb dingy bitch? You bitches need to get the fuck off social media. Clown assholes, don't fucking question me or tell me what the fuck to do and who the fuck I should work with, bitch. Did you dingy bitches hit me when my father died? Did you dingy ass, bum ass bitches hit me when I had my son? Did y'all send something for my fucking son, dirty, dingy hoes? Weak ass bitches. The fuck out of here, bird brain bitches. We'll Papa Bear gift, bitch, if me and you so fucking cool, ho. Did you send flowers when my father died? If me and you so fucking cool, ho. I don't owe you shit, you dumb, dingy ass, stinking assholes. You bitches is duds. You bitches is fucking duds. Couldn't even let these girls have a little fucking moment. Y'all couldn't give them 2 fucking days to be fucking happy. Y'all couldn't give them that. Did you congratulate them? Clown ass, dirty, dingy ass bitches. Eat a dick, hoes. Eat a dick, hoes. And let me tell you something else too. When you talk about somebody's age or weight, ask yourself this: but would my man hit? You want me to get into that tea too? You want me to get into that real tea? Oh, no. We don't see the whole industry act like they don't see it when people are constantly talking about my family, right? But now the tea I got, the tea I have, I would be the bad guy if I spilled it, right? About your family, right? Yeah. But we over here celebrating. This is a celebratory moment. My fans truly fucking love me. I just had the #1 selling hip hop song for 4 weeks in a row. I just put out a greatest hits album that is selling more than people's real albums that they fucking did whole videos to, that they thought was gonna fuck my rollout up. You never can win when you play dirty, Chad. Yeah. I would tell you bitches to eat my pussy, but I don't know what you dirty assholes got. Y'all done jumped from one dick to the motherfucking next to who knows what else y'all was doing. Couple years ago but anyway. So what we're not going to do is disrespect me, because the things that I could get into, and the next time I do it, I'm going to be a lot more specific. Okay? I'm going to make it clear right now. I don't have nothing but love for everybody. I am not angry. I'm in a great peaceful place. I was so happy to see these other girls happy. That made me so happy because I'm such a mama bear, you know. And there was this one thing that I posted. I hadn't seen it until when I posted with Malibu. She was screaming, you know, and I was sitting there playing the song on Queen Radio, dropping bombs and stuff like that. But hearing her scream, it like, and I don't be getting emotional about stuff anymore like that. Like I feel, you know, it, like, you know what I'm saying? But hearing her scream, I don't know, it jolted me. Like, wow, that was a real scream of someone feeling proud. I bet you the blogs, clown asses, won't put this part. They only want to put parts where it makes a black woman sound and look, quote unquote, crazy. But it felt so good to see a young black girl from my hood, my, you know, feeling proud. And y'all couldn't even give them that. Demonic. And see, oh God, that's for another show. Anyway, so Fendi, Rah, Milagro, thank you for joining me today. Barb, thank you for staying with me today. I love you dearly.
Thank you for having us.
And listen, I screenshotted the people that I'm going to do like a few little cash apps too. So I will probably post it in my story. If I don't post it tonight, I'll post it by tomorrow. You know, and that's it. I didn't have time to really get into a lot of questions and comments because I had a lot to get off my chest, clearly. But what I want you guys to take away from this is that never give up, because as silly as that might sound, people just say, never give up. I want you to look at what I've gone through in the last couple of years. Look at what these people have tried to do to me. But God, okay, broke a 20-something year record of one of my idols, Lauryn Hill. Debuted #1. Still in the top 10. Not just America, bitch.
Amazing.
Australia, the UK, Canada. Every blood clot pussy will wear. Because, but God, don't forget that, Barbs, remember this. Nobody has the final say on your joy and your peace. That comes from within. And if you ever get into a place where you feel dark or you feel, excuse me for saying that, I hate when people say dark, meaning anything negative. If you ever get into a place where you feel hopeless, use me as an example to show you that your enemies have no final say in the trajectory of your life, career, happiness, joy, peace, nothing. Nothing. Y'all paid all these people to lie on me, and guess what? Bitches was telling my fans, go stream. All of you guys, so many people tagged, you know, gathered together to pull me down. And look who's still here. Look who's still here. Look who's still here. And the moral of this motherfucking story, though, okay, is please show these girls some love. You don't know what, you know, people are going through. Like when I saw Katie got banned, she tweeted that she went to the to the gravesite of her family members, you know, and she was like, you know, saying, did I make you proud? You don't know what people have gone through. Y'all just, you nasty ass bitch. No one fucking likes you. No one would ever manage you. Nobody. You'll never go any fucking where because you have so much evil in your heart. Maybe you weren't chosen in school. A lot of these bitches' problems is they wasn't chosen in school by the boys they liked. So they grow up and they have this anger towards everybody about that. And I didn't do shit to you. But you hoes will never tell me who to work with, why, when. Like, is y'all stupid? Anyway, you guys, God bless you. Thank you for helping me with this show. I'm going to get off now, and I'll hit you guys later, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, y'all. Thank you.